Well, hey, Beth, it's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and get into Love and Hip Hop Miami. All right, y'all. The show opens up with Amara La Negra. Okay, she done took the fro off her head and she done slimmed down that body. Okay, Lamara, and she done Amara, and it looks like she done went and got her a new man too. Okay, now she's also into real estate. Because of the pandemic, she had to switch up some things. Y'all know she was an artist, but she wasn't booking no gigs or doing a whole lot, so she had to switch up some things. Okay, her mom doesn't want her to move to the Dominican Republic, right? Because she's considering the Dominican Republic. She done bought a house out there. I guess she's going to use it to rent out, like Airbnb or some stuff like that. So that's what's going on with Amara. But she ended up meeting this guy named Alan. So the guy named Alan that she met actually put her up on game when it came down to real estate. So that's really the reason that she wants to relocate and bring her tail down to Miami. Okay. Her mama don't look like she's too happy about that. That's what I pinpointed right off the gate. And I ended up being right. Her mom is not crazy about him. Her mama really ain't been too crazy about nobody that she dates. But let's move on. So sukihana. She done opened up her a boutique called Good Cat. I said, girl, I can't even be mad. No wonder you be sitting around here thinking that you're rich when you ain't. Okay, Suki brings up wanting a baby and says that she isn't going to be able to run no store big and pregnant. Now, who she got running the store for her? Her cousin Isaiah, which happens to be her favorite cousin. Okay, Suki talking about how to she's talking about how her cousin is hood. I said, girl, I know you ain't talking about somebody being hood. If he hood, then what are you? Cut it out, ma'am. He tells her that he can handle the store because he worked at 3 retail jobs. And she said, well, where you worked at? He gonna say City Trends, Popeye's Chicken, and KFC. I screamed. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? She was like, this ain't no mother City Trends over here, honey. This attire all up in here is high quality. I said, yeah, high quality straight from China. Okay, high quality from their fabric store, wherever they making them, okay? From their sweatshops, girl. Absolutely, yes, ma'am. Straight from China, high quality. Get out of here with that. She said, it damn sure ain't no Popeyes or KFC. Honey, that scene had me screaming. Listen, y'all, I just might like Isaiah because Isaiah was funny and wasn't even trying to be funny in my opinion. But what I will say, Miss Suki, since you so rich, girl, you need to get some air conditioning up in there because your cousin was over there fanning himself because he was hot. And then we saw the sweat dripping down his face from underneath that hat. Girl, add some air up in there because that man in there burning up. Period. Let's move on. Okay, so Sheila speaking on this Amazon book that she has, or this book that she has that's out on Amazon called Positive You, which is cute. She gets a visit from her good girlfriend, Miss Asia, I think, or Aisha or something like that. And she speaks to her about pregnancy because her friend is pregnant. But unfortunately, Sheila just suffered a miscarriage not too long ago. She says that Ace was telling her everything was going to be like, he was good, basically. He kind of seemed removed from the situation. It's like he take his feelings and bottle them up and put them in a box and never really explores those feelings or whatnot. And so she doesn't really like that when she sees that he shuts down because that's what he did in that moment. A lot of things that he did was, I guess, like to protect him, but he took lack of consideration for her and what she could have been going through at that time, being that this was a baby forming in her body. Okay. And she ended up losing that. She talked about that experience too. I really felt bad for her because she ended up bleeding one day. And she was like, oh my God, I'm bleeding. And so what she did was she has a playlist for her kids. She played the playlist and she was singing and talking to the baby and telling them not to go anywhere and that we want you. I'm like, girl, that's tough there, honey. I really hate that, but I definitely hope and pray that during this pandemic, they find some time to like come together. And it's that perfect time and they go ahead and be able to announce before the year is over that they're about to have a child. That would be awesome. So wishing them definitely the best. Okay. They're going to host a mother's brunch or something like that. But I don't think she didn't bring her mom there because her mom has really severe, social issues or something like that. So she didn't bring her mom, but of course her dad and her stepmom is going to be there, but she didn't want to put her mom in that type of environment if she knew she was going to be uncomfortable. So Trina and Trick. So Trina then came to work. This is the day that the anniversary date of her brother passing, her younger brother. And she comes and Trick's trying to have a conversation with her. And he's talking about why you had to go to ATL to do this. We could have did this in Miami. We homegrown. Okay. So I think we should do another one, but we should do it in Miami. But Trina wasn't really interested in talking. And I don't like how Trina just feels like she could just lash out at anybody. Y'all, I blame every person that sits around her and makes her think that is okay. It's so many people that have lost their siblings, their moms, their brothers, everything. You know what I'm saying? Their dads, their grandparents, and they don't act like this on that particular day when somebody has passed, especially, you know, when it's also many years removed. Now, granted, I do know that that pain is never going to go away. However, nobody just disrespects other people because they just trying to have a conversation with you. And that's what I don't be understanding. Like, if you knew that, you shouldn't have just, you just shouldn't have came to work today. You shouldn't have came to work at all. And then you could have stopped it right there by saying, hey, Trick, you know, today is the day my brother passed away. I tried to, you know, go ahead and do the show today. I'm not really featuring it. I'm really not up for conversation. So let me just holler at you a little later. I just came here to do work. I'm out. But I will say this in Trina's defense. There was like a quick chop edit that it showed her just being chill, and then she escalated it. So Trick must have done something else in that moment to make Trina go off on him. Okay, so that's that on that. I do think moving forward, you should consider that a day, just like you consider it your birthday. Then I'm not gonna do anything. I don't even give a fuck if it's work. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm going to be focused on throwing this celebration for my family and for my brother, and all that other shit y'all got going on ain't got to do with me. Okay, so I think moving forward, she should be mindful of that. Okay, let's get into Amara La Negra. She tired of her mom controlling her. I said, no, you not. I said, girl, you wasn't like that when you was with MJ. I said, oh, buddy must be giving you some good peen. He must be giving you some good peen for you to now be tired of how your mama is with you. I guess, girl. All right. Amara said that she ready to start a family now. She says that she was trained to be a performer all her life, but now she wants something different. Now, Alan wanted her to choose when he was talking to, she was talking to Alan about everything. He wants her to relocate, be in Dominican Republican, be in DR with him, or whatever, and start a whole new. And she's like, she's not 100% featuring that. He wants her to choose between the two. And she was like, you better not make me try. You better not make me choose between you and my mama. Okay, because that's gonna be, I don't take too well to people doing that, because I'm always probably gonna choose my mama, period. I just feel like they haven't been together long enough, in my opinion. I feel like they haven't been together long enough for her to relocate and be where he's at. I disagree with that. I think they should wait, because I think she said they only been talking, or they've been together for like 8 or 9 months. So for me, I think they should give it a little more time. What else is it? Alan wants to talk to her mom, and she's like, what you want to talk to my mama for? He was like, just let me have a conversation with her. And she was like, you better not go and talk to my mom and then you do some whole shit, because I'm gonna beat your ass, period. So that's where they are. Okay. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Alan may be a good guy, because he decided to put you up on game when it came down to real estate. But is your name on the property only, or is Alan's name on the property too? I need to see more. I need to see more from Alan before we just fully trust him. But okay, girl. Let's move on. But I feel like maybe she moved quick like that when I think about Amara. Because when she was with MJ, I don't think she was with him long before she moved him into her house. So Amara, I think she just moves quick with people in general. And I think her mama may see that. But I also think her mama be seeing how much her daughter take care of her. And that's really the only friend that she got. And her mama don't want to be alone. But that's another conversation. Let's go ahead and move on. So the Mother's Day brunch, okay? So Ace Hood's mom and Sheila end up having a conversation. The mom speaks on how she's been stubborn. She brings up the incident that happened between Ace Hood and her, and how she felt like he didn't care. He wasn't hitting her up or anything. And then Sheila's telling her, like, girl, that's not the case. That's far from the case. He definitely cared. You definitely made him feel a way about things. What else did she say? She says that hold on, where am I? His mom said that she reached out to her trying to get in contact with her, but Sheila would never answer the phone. Sheila was just pretty much talking about when her and Ace Hood were going through what they were going through. She was at an odd place, and she said that I didn't want to piss him off. I didn't want to piss you off. I just didn't know where to stand, and I don't know what's going to be happening on the other side of that phone, so I just chose not to answer it at all, right? But then Sheila goes on to say that she feels as though conversations could have gotten mixed up or misinterpreted somewhere. And what she ended up hearing is that his mom was talking about her behind her back. So I guess when she was telling Ace Hood stuff, Ace Hood was going over here telling his mama stuff, and it got lost in translation or something. And then she feels as though his mom is talking about her behind her back. And I'm like, Sheila, as cute as you are, as much as I'm here for you, okay? Num your whole ring, get yo, all of that. Girl, listen, okay? All you had to do was answer the phone for his mama, and that could have cut out any of the miscommunications or anything that was going on. And the talking behind one's back, all of that could have been resolved had you just answered the phone and talked to his mama instead of avoiding it. The same way that it's interesting because you feel like he avoids things and he bottles it up and puts it in a box. I feel like you avoid it by running away from it and then disguising it as though it could be bad energy on the other end of the call. And you're grown. And just answer the call and have a conversation with the lady. If she ain't talking about what you want to talk about, I'm gonna have to go ahead and go. Period. What else we got? I love that his mama told her, girl, listen, we're not gonna do that, honey. We're not gonna sit up here and play the blame game. If ain't nobody finna do it, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it with you. We're not gonna play no blame game at all. What else she says? His mom says that she wants to have a relationship with her and she just wants her family. At the end of the day, that is all that she wants. His mom brings up Sheila being a mom at the table. So Ace Hood stood up and gave a speech to his mom, a speech to everybody. His mom talks about how she misses her mom, but she got, her kids and everything. She enjoys being a mom. She tells Sheila, I think you'll be a great mom. What do you think? And then the cameras cut. And I'm like, now why would you ask this girl that when you already know this is a soft spot because she just recently miscarried? Were you trying to make some type of connection with her? It didn't connect for me. You should have waited. You should have waited. I didn't like that, okay? Amara goes and link up with her boyfriend and her mama. Okay, Alan is the one that tells Amara's mom that he wants her to stay there in Dominican Republic. That's where his business is. That's where he wants her to live. That's where they want to start a family. He wants her there with him. Amara ends up co-signing him and telling her that, yeah, this is what I want. I want to be with him. I want to hang out. I want to live here. I want to start anew here. Her mama not featuring it. Her mama does not want her to stay there. She wants her to go back to Miami because that's where her life is. She feels as though her bread and butter is performing, and girl, that's just where you got to be. You don't need to be in DR for no knucklehead dude. So that's how her mom is feeling. I understand where Amara is coming from because at some point she's going to have to break away from her mom to start her own, period. And I'm surprised she's gotten this far in relationships with her mom being the tag along that she is. So I understand where Amara is coming from and wanting a new, and her mom should not really have a choice in that. But also, I understand how her mama feeling being an older woman. And all you've ever done for her was provide for her and take care of her. So now she's about to be going somewhere and she's gonna be lonely. She's not gonna have her daughter. But I kind of feel like that's not your child's fault. That's your fault. You should have been out here making friends and finding you a man and doing whatever else it is that you do. You made your daughter your entire life as if she was never gonna grow up and try and go and get her own life. Okay, so that's a fault that's on you. You got to let your daughter, spread her wings, period, without feeling like she's being held down because you're being the burden to her. It's unfortunate, but girl, that's just what I'm thinking about Miss Amara and her mama. What are y'all thoughts about Amara and her mom? Do y'all think that? Like, I just want to know what y'all thinking because I don't even know. First of all, I'm not sure about Alan, and I think they've only been dating for a few months, not a year yet. Is she trying to relocate to a whole nother country? Even though she got a house there, she's familiar with the country and stuff, probably got family down there and stuff. Should this be something that she do? Why he can't relocate to Miami for her business? Like, what's that? Like, I don't know. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below. That's all I got on Love and Hip Hop Miami. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.